Good morning, students. Is it audible? Just check. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, if there are any questions with regard to the previous class, just let me know. Okay. And any ambiguity and understanding, we covered probability and non-probability, which is very important, or which was very important for the exam point of view. Okay. Today we'll be covering the last part of sampling module, which we call it as errors in sampling, which even researchers tend to make some errors. We'll understand it today. What the errors we make. Okay. So let's get into the detail of that. We'll wait for a couple of minutes to people are joining. Okay, any questions with regard to previous class? Okay, how was the interest? Was it fine? Good? Easy? How the case study? Okay. You have received the model 4 handles with you. Yeah, I've sent it in the group. Have you got it? Model 4. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll start, students, because others will take time. Okay, so let's start this. Errors in sampling. What are the errors in sampling? The
Module
first is
4,
sampling error. Sorry, yeah,
module 4 you have not yet shared.
not shared.
So it's not there in the
Shared
group.
sir.
Sorry,
Okay.
I I've shared it on 1 second.
Shared sir.
I've shared it around June 19th, somewhere around 7:56 p.m. Others, you have received it?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Only you have missed it, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please check June 19th message somewhere in the evening, 7:56 p.m.
Yes,
Please
sir.
check that.
I found it,
It's
sir.
available? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
fine, not an issue. Yeah, that's okay, not an issue. Okay. Yeah, let's start this errors in sampling. Okay, the first is uh, sampling error. Now, from the beginning of the session of this sampling, I was telling you, whenever a researcher conducts any research, please understand, students, less the number, more errors. More the numbers, less errors. When we say this, whenever your sample size is less, okay, you tend to make more errors. Whenever your sample size is more, we tend to make less errors. The other day I was telling you, when we go on adding more and more samples. Now take an example of if a population is 100 people, okay, and I've launched a new product in the market, say for example a laptop or else a pen drive I launched in the market. If I'm going to ask only 10 people and if I'm taking their opinion, how is this laptop? Okay, or else how is this pen drive? And out of this 100 as my sample, I just asked 10 people and rest 90 people, I just ignored them. I thought the data is not required from them and whatever 10 people have given the answer is right. Okay, and out of this 100, 10 people says your product is excellent. Rest 90 I didn't ask them. So if I assume this and write a report saying that our product is doing really good in the market, then an error happens which we call it as sampling error. So please understand, if you are a researcher, if you are conducting any research, always remember, students, your sample size should be more and more. then you tend to make less errors. If your sample size is less, then you tend to make more and more errors. Okay. So now taking this pen drive as an example, USB drive. Okay. If I lost this USB drive, my sample size is 100. Okay. My population is 100. Out of this population 100, if my sample size is 70 or 80 or 90, then the data what I'm providing, okay, would be really good. Okay, not 100% accurate, but it would be really good. I tend to make less errors. So that is where we call it as sampling error. Always remember, students, it's a thumb rule. Till your fourth semester, please remember this. And if you're making your career in research, you got to remember it for your lifetime. Okay. If the sample size is less, you tend to make more errors. If the sample size is more, you tend to make less errors. Is that clear? Example and the concept. You want some more examples, please let me know. Or if you want to add some examples, please go ahead. Okay, I just want to ask you, how many of you bought any product just by asking to people and later you repented why I bought this product? Did this happen with you anytime? Have come across a situation anytime in your life? You went and bought a product, or else you bought it online, you asked one or two people and later you repented why I bought this product. Has it happened with you anytime? Have you come across a situation anytime? Yes, no? Okay. Hello? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you have no examples, fine, students, but is the concept clear? Hello? Shall we move to the next point?
No, sir. One more example.
Okay, we'll do that. One more example. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Kirti has asked this example, so let's add on some more examples so that it will be very clear. Now,
So I have an
Kirti
example.
taking. Yes, please go ahead. Yeah, Rohini, do that.
The study is done among Royal Enfield bike owners in Belagavi district to find the
Okay.
maintenance cost. And I consider the sample as Belagavi city, so there may be sampling errors.
If you are
Yeah,
considering, sorry, can you still elaborate it? You're right, but not convinced to be very
I
honest.
consider the Belagavi city as a sample, but I'm going to study the Belagavi district for Royal Enfield
Okay,
maintenance
super.
cost.
Your population, your total area is Belgavi district,
Yes.
but your sub area is only Belgavi you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Very nice example. Very well explained. Perfect. That's really, really nice. Okay. I'll elaborate your example, which is very much clear. Now, Rohini, as a researcher, she wants to conduct a research on Royal Enfield bike owners or as the maintenance cost of Royal Enfield. The Royal Enfield maintenance cost for the owners. But her total population or her total area is Belgavi district. When I say Belgavi district, various taluks come under this. But an error what a researcher makes over here is he study only about Belgavi city. His some area is only Belgavi city and not the complete district. So he'll tend to make error in this. Oh, very well explained. That's really, really nice. Good, super. Kirti, is that fine? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Not convinced? Not convinced? You want some more examples? Okay, let's add. Okay, no, not an issue. Students, you want to add examples, you can go ahead, or else I'm ready to add n number of examples. Just if someone wants to add, you can go ahead, or else we'll do. I'll be quoting some examples. I have no issues. Others, any examples, please, with regard to sampling error? Okay, not an issue. Kirti, I just want to have a conversation with you, not an issue. Okay, let's understand this. Kirti, do you use Flipkart or Amazon?
Flipkart, sir.
Okay. What made you get into Flipkart?
Mobile.
Okay. Did you come across any advertisement or you asked your friend or someone?
Advertisement, sir.
Advertisement. You saw this advertisement on Facebook or else website or what was it? Where did you come across?
In Flipkart only, sir. Newly launched a product is there.
So you
In
just logged in.
Yes.
Okay. Don't take me wrong. I'm just trying to understand from you. What made you not get into Amazon?
Guarantee of the product quality.
Okay, quality of product. Okay, whatever it is, no issues. Okay. Please understand. Just remember this point what we discussed. Okay. Kirti as one individual is very new to this digital platform. Let's understand. Or as Varun as one individual is a very new to this digital platform. Okay, I am from a traditional market. All of a sudden, I think of getting into a digital platform. Okay. Now I don't know what is Flipkart. I don't know what is Amazon. Okay. Kirti happens to be my friend. Anish happens to be my friend, and Nikhil happens to be my friend. Okay, just an example. Kirti, Anish, and Nikhil. These are my three friends. Okay. In this, I'll just go to Nikhil and ask, okay, which website is good? I didn't remember. Which website, which digital platform is good for online shopping? Out of these three, or else let's add few more. Rohini was into it, okay, and Ankita was into it. Okay. Now there are five people. Okay, Rohini, Ankita, Anish, Gajanan, and Nikhil, and Kirti. Six of us. Six of us are my friends. But I only go to Nikhil and ask which digital platform is good for online shopping. Now Nikhil says Flipkart is the best website, or else Amazon is the best website. Okay, you get huge discount into it. Now rest five people I didn't ask them. Okay, my sample size out of my population six, I selected only one person who was Nikhil. And rest five people I didn't even bother asking who was it, Kirti, then Anish, then Ankita, then Gajanan and Nikhil, only Nikhil. I asked only Nikhil. So the rest people, if I'd have asked them, then they would have told Flipkart is good, or else they might have told Amazon is good. But out of the six as my population, my sample, I just selected only one sample, which was Nikhil. The rest five people I didn't ask them. So I tend to make an error in this. Okay, I asked only one person instead of six people. So I'll tend to make error. Maybe Flipkart was good, better than Amazon. I was not aware of this. But I just asked Nikhil as one person and I just continued doing the shopping in Amazon because Nikhil has told. But the rest people I never asked them, didn't bother asking them. So I tend to make error. Did this help you, Kirti?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want an example from you.
Okay, I will try.
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Take this shopping mall as an example. I know so Big Cinemas, D-Mart, Big Bazaar, Reliance Digital. Consider that as an example. Can you quote some? Take example of your own choice. No issues. Please go ahead. Just try. Give a try. Okay. Others? Okay. Kirti, any examples, please?
Yes, sir.
Can you try? Okay, I'll add an example. Can you elaborate it later? Can you do that?
No, sir. I will give example. You only
Yeah,
elaborate.
go ahead. Do that. Please do that. Make
I'm
very simple example, doesn't matter. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm taking an example of mobile phone, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Samsung,
No issues. Samsung
Samsung and
mobile phone.
Samsung
Okay.
and Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Um, at I'm taking a population of only Belgaum people.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, then I took a sample of only one area people.
Okay.
One opinion
Okay.
of
Peer and
only
Nodi.
one.
Peer and Nodi. Let's take it as peer and Nodi. Mache. Okay. Yeah. Then.
I'm ignoring the other areas.
Okay. Your population, entire population was Belgavi, but you
Yes,
selected the sample only as Mache and rest of the areas you didn't consider.
yes,
Okay. How is the
yes.
performance of Sony and Samsung cell phone in Belgavi city? Yeah, perfect. That's a nice example again. Yeah, good. So you tend to make an error in this because you selected only one area and you ignored rest
Yes,
of the areas. Okay, that's
yes.
nice. Good. Okay. So the concept is clear now. Perfect. Any questions for me? Others and Kirti? Any
No, sir.
questions? Please let me know. Okay. Others, is that fine? Clear? Error in sampling. The first point, sampling error. Okay, fine. So let's move to the next part, which we call it
Sir,
as non-sampling error. Yes, yes. Yeah, Nikhil, go ahead.
sir, my whole population is Parle product, sir. I'm
Your
going
product is
to,
Parley. Oh, sorry, Nikhil.
yes,
Your
sir.
product is Parley. Okay, then.
But I only consider for research to Parle G biscuit, sir.
Okay, okay.
So this is a error, sir.
You're right. You're right. So you wanted to do study about Parley products, but you considered only Parle biscuits, and rest of the categories you didn't. You ignored it. Yes, you tend to make error in this because you should consider entire Parley group, but you are studying only about Parle and rest of the categories products details are not available with you. You tend to make a error. Yeah, nice example. Very good example again. Yeah. Others, can you please add some examples if possible? Nice example, Nikhil. Yeah. So basically, what you got to remember in this first point is sampling error. If you're considering a population and if your sample is less students, you tend to make more errors. Okay, if you consider more than what is expected, if your population is 100 and if your sample size is 70 or above 70, you tend to make less errors. That is what you're supposed to remember in this first point. Now let's go to the second point. If there are no examples from your end, fine. We'll go to the second point. Non-sampling errors. It occurs, okay, in some systematic way which is difficult to estimate. Okay. Now I'll give you this example. I want to quote this example. Just a couple of minutes back, I asked any examples or did you follow the concept? Out of 26 students who have attended the class today, in that, two people replied yes. The rest of the people didn't reply. Okay, I'm not asking you to reply because that will be huge crowd telling me we followed, we didn't follow. But please understand, non-sampling error. When I say whenever a misunderstanding happens or deliberately misappropriating or mistakes in the recording of the data or coding, we call it as non-sampling error. Means you ask, let's consider this example. Let me quote it because we have done it in the field when I was working in the research team. So let me quote this to you people. We went to many people and asked, how is this green tea in the market? Did you like the product? Are you enjoying the product? Okay, did you like the taste of the product? In India, we find people nodding their head. Okay, they don't say yes or no. They just nod their head or they just raise their shoulders. So if that is the answer, what would I understand? There would be a misunderstanding between the researcher and the respondent. Okay, the researcher said that he didn't speak even a single word. He just raised his shoulders or as he just raised his eyebrows or else he just nodded his head. So that I can't consider that as an answer for my question. Okay, please understand. Many times a faculty in the class he asks, "Did you follow the concept?" Students just nod their head. If they say yes or else no, we don't know. They just nodded their head. So there comes an error in the sampling, which we call it as non-sampling error. Means such answers are very, very difficult to estimate, students. Okay, maybe once I send you to the field, you'll start realizing this. All the respondent will not respond to your questions. Please understand. Whenever you ask such questions, they just nod their head, or they just raise their shoulders, or they just give signals, but they don't speak. So there you tend to make errors. Many times in the coding, you're supposed to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. By mistake, instead of 1, you give 2. Again, you tend to make an error. So that is again an error what is happening. And some people intentionally give some wrong answers. Okay, intentionally they do this. How is this movie? If I ask a review, they don't speak. They intentionally say movie bakwas hai yaar. Khatam. So that again we tend to make error in this. So such errors we call it as non-sampling error. Okay, is the concept and the examples clear, students? Just let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can you add some examples, students, please? Have you come across such situation anytime? Have you seen this people nodding their head, raising their shoulders, just raising their eyebrows? They just give an answer, and you'll not even get to know what is happening. Is it yes or no? You don't know. Okay, many times in your friends group also people say this. Tomorrow will you come for the trip? They don't reply yes or no. They just make some gestures and they just walk off. Okay, so that's very, very difficult to estimate what is it, what is happening. As a researcher in the branding or else whenever you're conducting a research in the market, that would be really difficult for you. Okay, have you come across such situation anytime you have been to a mall, you asked for a particular product, say for example dress, the fabric you are looking for, you went and asked the salesman, "Bhaiya ye kab aayega?" He'll not even reply, he'll just smile at you and just walk off. So if such things are happening, then it's very, very difficult to understand what should the researcher do. Yeah, right. So that is where we call it as non-sampling error. Okay, happens a misunderstanding. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, then comes sampling frame error. The first thing we got to understand, those who are absent, sampling frame error. The source sampling frame, you need to understand what is sampling frame, then error you need to understand. The source from where we derive the data, we call it as sampling frame. The source from where we derive the data, we call it as sampling frame. Okay. If I want to check, okay, if Nikhil is a student of VTU or not, okay, then I got to go to Jain College. I got to ask the principal, what is the USN number of Nikhil? If I go to RCU and ask Nikhil belongs to RCU University, if I'm checking the register of RCU, then I'll not find Nikhil Deshpande over there. Whereas if I go to VTU and check, then I am going to find it. Because Nikhil is a part of VTU and not a part of RCU. Forget about this example. Let's consider some more examples. If there is a K22 passing, the bike number is K220364. This is my bike number. I'm just putting it open. K220364. Now, please understand, if I'm going to go to the RTO of Bangalore and trying to check this records of Varun's bike, I'm doing a blunder because my frame is wrong. Please understand, I was supposed to go to Belgavi RTO instead of Bangalore RTO because K22 speaks about Belgavi and not Bangalore. Whereas if I'm going to K51, Electronic City, Bangalore, okay, then I am supposed to check in Electronic City area and not in Banshantari area because the source is available in Electronic City and not in Banshantari. So that is where we call it as frame error. The source itself, if it is wrong, then I tend to make error. So that is where we call it as sampling frame error. Is this clear, students? Okay, let's consider this few more examples. Okay, You have seen this brand, AFL brand in Big Bazaar anytime? AFL brand in Big Bazaar? The shirts you have seen, AFL brand. Have you come across this anytime? Or is D Homes product in DMart? Anytime you have seen this D Home products in DMart?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you go and check this D Home products, do you find it in Big Bazaar? Have you seen any D Home products in Big Bazaar anytime?
No, sir.
Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. May I know the reason why you didn't find it in Big Bazaar? Okay.
They are specific in only in DMart only, sir.
Okay. Because this brand and the product belongs only to DMart, your source is DMart and not Big Bazaar. So you tend to make an error. If you go and ask the same question in Big Bazaar, why D Home products are not in Big Bazaar? Because your source, boss, please understand, you have come to the wrong building. You're in Big Bazaar and you're asking DMart products, which is totally wrong. So the source from where we derive the data is called as sampling frame. If I'm entering into the wrong source, then I tend to make error. So that is where we call it as sampling frame error. Clear? If you are looking for a Hero bike and if you are going to Royal Enfield showroom and asking for a Hero bike, then he would say, sir, you are supposed to go to Hero showroom and not to Royal Enfield showroom because these bikes are available only in Hero showroom, not in Royal Enfield showroom because your source is wrong. If you are going to Oppo showroom and asking a Vivo cell phone, then your source is wrong because you have come to the wrong showroom. Is that clear? Getting the point? If you're going to Raymond's showroom and asking for BlackBerry suitings, okay, you're doing a blunder because your source, what you're selected is Raymond, but the product what you're looking is BlackBerry, okay, then you've come to the wrong point. Clear? Making sense? Can you quote some examples, students? Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Nikhil.
Sir, my mobile phone is MI, and I go to
Okay.
Apple Center for repair. So my frame is wrong, sir.
Yeah.
It's a sample error, sir.
Your frame is wrong. Perfect. Really, really nice example, Nikhil. Good, very good. Others? Any example, please?
So I gone to bike showroom, booked for the bike, and there are some mistakes in name or phone number.
Okay. No,
So
your
it's
example.
non-sampling error.
No. No, Rohini, your example is wrong. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Can
sir. I have.
can you come up? Yes, please go ahead. Yeah, Kariti.
I gone for a TVS showroom and ask for a Honda. For
Yes.
a Honda Activa.
Honda bike. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Your source you selected is wrong. Yes, perfect.
Yes.
He says others. Any views, any examples, please? No? Okay, fine. Good students. Okay. Now coming to
Sir,
this
I
next
go to
point.
Peter England
Yes.
and ask for a designer dress. I go to Peter
Sorry.
England and ask for a designer dress.
Yes. Perfect. Again, yeah, your source was wrong. Yeah, your source is absolutely wrong. Have you done this mistake, students? You go to an electronic showroom and you ask for some other products. Have you done this anytime? उस दुकान में शायद मिल सकता है पूछेगी. Have you done this anytime? भैया इधर पेन ड्राइव मिलता है क्या, लैपटॉप मिलता है क्या, ब्लू बुक मिलता है क्या? Okay. So that is where we call it as you're making a frame error over there. Yeah. Okay. Good. Purnima, even good, nice example added by Purnima. Okay. Great. Then the next is non-response error. This occurs because the planned sample and the final sample vary significantly. Okay. Here, what happens, students? Please understand. If your sample size is 100, I think Basara sir had done a research on you people. He had given some papers to you. You are supposed to tick on this. You remember? Hello? For his PhD, he was doing some research. He asked you. Okay. Yeah. Now I'll be adding this example. Don't write it in the paper. Then we'll take branch as an example. Okay. He came to the class. There were somewhere around 40 students sitting in the class. Okay. And few people didn't fill it. To be very honest, I saw it the other day. They didn't fill it. Okay. Now non-response error. People don't respond. Okay. So again, that's an error. What happens? Same happens in the market as well. Let's understand. Marketers want to know about the television viewing habits across the country. They choose 500 households and mail the questionnaire. Okay, assume that only 200 people responded. Okay, now let me ask you this question. Anyone can answer this. Most of you buy the products from Amazon and Flipkart. Yes or no? Yeah, you do that. Many of you buy it.
Yes, sir.
Now, after buying it, you have given your email ID and your cell phone number. Yeah, right. You receive a message on this saying that how can you share your experience about the product? Yes, no. Hello. Have you received any email from Amazon or Flipkart after you received the product?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you reply on that on the email every time?
No, sir.
Yeah, that is where we call it as non-response.
Sometimes, sir.
Sometimes, not always. Yeah, right, Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is where we call it as non-response error. We are not responding. How will the marketer get to know the customer is happy or not? Soon after I end this call, Google will automatically ask me every time, how was this call? Can you rate me? Do you receive that after your class? How was the call? Ratings?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or else once, yeah. Do you every time reply on this? Not now करके tick करते हो? Or else you actually reply 3 star, 5 star ऐसे कुछ करते हो? You do this?
No, sir.
Many times you skip it. Yeah, right. So that is where we call it as non-response error. We are not ready to respond to the marketer. We are least bothered about it. Okay, so that's the best example you can quote. Non-response error. You want to add some examples? The platform is open, students. Or else we'll go to the next point, data error.
So for YouTube videos, we don't like
You
it. Only
share.
news will consider.
Next example, yeah, we do that, including me as one individual. Even I don't do that. Okay, so that's a non-response. We don't respond. Okay. Okay, nice example. So let's move to the next part, data error. This occurs during the data collection, analysis of the data, or interpretation. Respondents sometimes give distorted, meaning funny answers unintentionally for the questions which are very difficult. Okay, we have come across this. Maybe I'll be making you do this in the research work what I have planned for you people. Okay. Many times researcher asks for open-ended question, and if these are not recorded properly, it leads to an error. Okay, now let's in the next module you'll be understanding what is closed-ended and open-ended. But just to throw a light on that, I'll just add on to this. Closed-ended questions, when I say a dichotomous questions are called as closed-ended questions. Now, what is dichotomous? Again, in the next module you will be understanding, but I'm using a research term in this. Yes or no questions, we call it as closed-ended questions. Okay, whereas open-ended questions, please comment on the product. Just now Rohini said on the YouTube, okay, data error. People have asked you comment on this. You don't comment anything. Now let's consider this as an example. Okay, after this class, I asked students, randomly asked few students, how was the class? Okay, if you are just sending me a smiley on it, okay, or if you're just sending a thumbs up, what would I understand? Were you happy about it, or did you like the product, or did you like the class, or what is it? I am looking for a descriptive answer in this sentence. Okay, but you just send a thumbs up, then there happens a data error. Okay, what is the student trying to tell me? I don't know. Okay, so that is where we call it as data errors. Many marketers will be looking for this. Okay, they are trying to know from the customer, how was your product experience? Did you like the product? Was it delivered on the time? Blah blah blah. Many questions are asked, but you just say good and you finish it off. But they are looking for descriptive answer. yes, I received the product on time, the product is working really well for me, blah, 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 many things. If you're going in a descriptive way, person is really understanding what you're trying to say. But if you're just saying yes or no, then you're telling only the closed-ended question and not the open-ended question. You're not explaining it properly. Okay, so that is where we call it as data error. Now, I'll be quoting one more example. Sorry to say this, but that is what happens in the market. Many people, if they ask you, do you consume alcohol and how is the taste of this alcohol? If someone asks it, in India, some families consider it as a taboo. Okay, they don't answer it. Though they consume it, they never answer this question. They just say no and they just walk out. Okay, birth control pills, do you use it or not? Okay, if it is asked in the general public in India, people don't answer this because they feel hesitated, one, or else they feel awkward to answer the question. They just ignore. Okay, they just say no and they just walk out. So again, a data error tends to happen in this. Okay, getting the point, students? How the error happens in research? Yes or no? The data error.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you add some examples? Can you do that? Anyone? See, please understand. We are looking for a descriptive answer, but we are looking for open-ended question answers, but you're just answering in yes or no. Can you quote some examples? Can you do that? Anyone?
Sir, wrong income statement for avoid tax.
Yes, absolutely yes. Many people do this. They tend to give wrong income statement just to avoid the tax. Okay, so yeah, nice example. Okay, good, Nikhil. That's really nice example. Then others.
So in
Again, there
street
happens a
market or
data. Sorry, Rohini.
street market or village fair, the
Uh-huh.
customers don't respond to the buyers.
Yeah, yes,
Street market.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Again, a data error happens over there. Yes, good example. Then others. Okay, quite good. Okay, that's nice. Okay, the next point is failure of the interviewer to follow instructions. You have seen these TV shows, the anchor is sitting, there are few respondents speaking in the public. Okay. They go to the audience and they ask, how was the movie? What is your view about this discussion? What is happening? Please understand failure of the interviewer to follow the instructions. Okay. If the respondent is told well in advance, this is how you're supposed to speak, okay, in the interview, but he or she will lose the control and he goes on speaking, then they just mute it. Such errors we call it as failure of the interviewer to follow the instructions. Okay. Whereas many times what happens, the interviewer will not understand the instructions properly and he'll tend to make errors. Say for example, live TV shows are the best example, so I've written it. It is told well in advance you are supposed to ask specific questions to the specific people. Okay. But they ask some other question which is nowhere related to the topic. Okay, and they tend to make errors. Okay, so again, one of the best example. When it happens, the respondent must be briefed before beginning the interview. So please understand what is expected. Okay, to what extent the answer should be. Also, the interviewer must make sure that the respondent is familiar with the subject. If they are not made clear, the errors will occur. Okay, now say for example, I'm engaging RM class, research methodology class. All of a sudden, you ask me a question, sir, what is EBIT? Just an example. You tend to make an error. There is an error of what is happening because the subject what you are discussing is research methodology. All of a sudden, if you ask me what is EBIT, then Tansha madam would be the right person to answer this question and not Varun. Okay, the same way, if I'm speaking about the brand of Kisan Jam, and if you are asking, or like take an example of Kisan Ketchup, and if you are asking me how is Pichku of Nestle, then you tend to make an error in this because you're supposed to speak only about Kisan and not about Pichku. Okay, how is Maggi noodles? I'm doing a survey on Maggi noodles. Yuppie product is really good. If the respondent says, no, boss, you're supposed to speak only about Maggi and not about Yuppie. So again, you tend to make an error. Okay, clear? Is that fine, students? Failure of the interview to follow the instructions.
So is Big Boss show is an example for this one?
Yeah. You can go to that as an example. Yes, of course. Yes. Many people call them and they say blah 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 things. Okay, it is told to them. You see these video jockeys, VJs, they receive the call. Please understand. First, the call goes to the instructor over there. He'll instruct them. This is what you are supposed to ask. Okay, and the same thing they are supposed to ask for the VJs, video jockeys, or as RJs, MJs we call them. Okay, so that is where we quote that as an example. Yes, of course, yes. It's a live show. What is happening? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you remember this last year, sorry to speak about this example, but I just want to quote this. Last year, this Sidramaya was speaking in a crowd. I don't know it was in which place, maybe a North Karnataka part, I feel. How the Hulia, all of a sudden this drunk person spoke it. Yeah, right? So in the wrong audience, he spoke something else which was not required. So such errors happen, students. Okay, so you see many times it is told to them, but still they ask some funny questions or funny answers, which is not at all required. Means what I'm trying to say, students, you're doing a research on a particular topic, and all of a sudden someone diverts you, then it's gone, totally gone. Yeah. If you are speaking about a particular movie and all of a sudden somebody speaks about some other movie, which is totally no related at all, not at all related. So the research goes for a toss, it goes somewhere else, and you tend to make error in the recording. Here, students, any questions? A 7 marks question, I just want to tell you, sampling error, twice or thrice it had appeared in the paper for 7 marks. Okay, sometimes it appears in the paper. So quite a easy one. You can write it very, very easily. Okay. If there are any questions for me, please let me know. Else we wind up module 3. We are done. Those who missed the class, I'm really sorry. Okay, a bit difficult to understand the next part. Okay. Yeah, these are the reference. Yes, yeah, Nikhil.
Sir, I have an example on non-sampling errors.
Non-sampling error. The first point. Yes, go ahead.
I have an example, sir.
Yes, please quote it.
Sir, cat shoes performance is good, but
Cat
a person who don't like cat products, sir, intentionally he gave a negative review.
Yes, again that's an error, Nikhil. Of course, yes. Yeah, that's
Okay.
an error. Very nice example quoted by you. Okay. Intentionally they do this and they tend to spoil the research. They do this, okay, because they are unhappy customers or they really don't want to answer this. They do this. Of course, yes. Many times in the research in the real world, a few people intentionally give some wrong answers. Okay, they do this. Yes, you're right, Nikhil. It happens. Maybe I'm just waiting for the lockdown to get over. Once the college starts, I'll be asking you to form some groups, or else as an individual, I'll be asking you to do some research on the various topics. I've planned many things on the various topics, either from your end, some topics, or else the complete list I have. I'll send you to the market and understand this, do a research and come back. Yeah. Yeah. Good example. That's really nice, students. When you quote examples, it means you're following the subject, you're getting into the detail of it. Okay.
So can you explain product finder and yellow pages?
Yeah, quite simple. Okay. Now when we say this, these are the examples what I had given. Okay. A product finder, what happens? The question was asked by Rohini. Rohini, if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now take an example of for the business people. Okay, we check for the product finder. Okay, let's code it very simple. Okay, now the product finder, take an example of eBay or as Google platform. Okay, now if I'm looking for the watches, okay, my product finder would be eBay platform. Okay, if I'm looking for the laptop, my product finder website would be Amazon, okay, or as Flipkart, okay. Is that clear? The first point,
Yes, sir.
Rohini?
Yes, sir. Can you relate it to sampling frame error?
Yes, I can do that. Okay. Now let's consider this as an example. Okay. 1 second. I'll just stop this. Stop sharing. Okay. I'll quote you an example with the sampling frame you're trying to know. Is it? Hello, Rohini?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll do that. Now, if you are considering product finder as Amazon, just now I said Amazon.